This video will show you how to access PearDeck from Google Classroom, as well as other ways that you may find your students' PearDeck. PearDeck is an interactive presentation tool that teachers are using to engage students during lessons. This might be during a Google Meet live lesson or as an assignment, student-paced other learning opportunity. To access your students' Google Classroom, you click on the 9-dot waffle and click on Classroom. Then select the correct class that your student would like to go to and go to the Classwork tab. On here you'll see all of the assignments. Go to the assignment that you have that the teacher assigned, and then click on this sign in link. Your student may need to sign in with their 916apps.org email address and password. If they have signed in recently, it will take them right to the first slide, which is a check-in slide, and the student can say how they are feeling today. I'm feeling great. And then there are two types of presentations in PearDeck that your student may experience. The first is going to be where the teacher is going to advance the slides for the student. The student will just watch these slides, and then the teacher will move it forward for them. The second type, which is what I have here, is going to be the kind where a student's going to move themselves forward. There are these arrows in the lower left corner. The student can click on the arrow to advance to the next slide. From there, students can do whatever activity is on the map. This is a drawing slide where the student can draw some thoughts here. So we'll add a little doodle here. There we go. The student can draw. We can select a highlighter, a line tool, a text box if the student would rather type, then can type on the screen, and erase anything that they don't want. When they've completed all the things that they want on the slide, click Next to go to the next slide. The next slide is an answer slide where the student can type in an answer. So this is kind of a day of the week type question. Today is Wednesday. When I've submitted my answer, I can click to the next arrow. Here's a draggable slide where the student has an icon that they can drag to the day of the week. So you click on the icon and drag it to the right spot. The student could also use their finger on a touch screen to drag it with their finger as well. Here's a different type of draggable. It's going to be a bar that would highlight the option. So today is a sunny day while I'm recording this, so I'll drag this to sunny. And we'll click Next to go to the next one, another draggable one, asking is it sunny? We'll drag our check mark to the yes. So different types of questions. Some of them may be questions about how the student is feeling during the lesson. They can drag to if they're not feeling really feeling so well to feeling fantastic. So I'm going to put this on I'm feeling pretty great. There may be slides like this one that have multiple drag options, and the student can drag the different mathematical operators to where they go in these questions. There may be one where students can type in a number. This is a world language slide. This is German 23, which is 23 for those who speak German, or those that don't. That is indeed the correct answer. So you just type in the number there. And when you get to the last slide, there is nothing you need to do. It will automatically save the student's work and submit it back into the teacher. If you do want to let the teacher know that the student has finished the work, you can go into the assignment by clicking View Assignment and then clicking Mark as Done to submit it back so that the teacher knows that you have completed that work. That's an optional step, but one more thing you can do. Some other ways that you may get PearDeck links. They might be in the Google Meet link. They will be in the Google Meet chat on the right side of the Google Meet window that the student is in. It also might be in an email. Each teacher may send it in a different method, but those are some common ways. If you have questions about PearDeck, please reach out to your student's teacher and they'll be able to offer you some support and help you out to make sure that your student gets the most out of these interactive lessons.